I guess we are live, are we? Guys, let me know if you're live. And I actually have to clean this. Okay, much better. Are we live? Can you guys see me? Hi, Lynn. Lynn 68. And I can see Namaste Z. Hi, or Namaste Z, depending on where you're from. Let me know if you guys can see me before I continue. Hi, Lynn. Can you hear me? Before I continue. Hi, Lynn. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, yeah. Lynn says, yeah. Klangi Vukeya. Hi, dear. Long time no see. Hey, you've been missing in the premieres. Yeah. Lynn says, yeah. Klangi Vukeya. Hi, Vukeya. How are you? Is that how you say your name? Do you say Vukeya or do you say Hukeya? Is the V silent or is the K or is the H silent? Which one is silent? Let me know. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. I really like this hair as well. I think it looks like really nice. So let me know what you guys think. If you like the way it looks. And we have Nsen Cham. Hi, dear. How are you? I'm so sorry that I couldn't make it to your country this time around, but for sure, next time I'll be around. This time, I think I wasn't very prepared when I was doing. I wasn't well prepared when I was doing my West African trip, but next time I'll be better prepared for sure. So sorry about that. Farmer Isa. Hi, Farmer Isa. How are you? Fabienne, Leons. Hi, beautiful. Hi, handsome. I'm assuming because I've never seen your picture. Farmer Isa, I love you, dear. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you right back. Thank you, Dennis Osamo. Hi, Dennis. Hey, you've been missing in action, Dennis. Hata nimekumiss. I miss you so much. And then there is Isa saying, watching live from Nyabuhanse. Welcome, Isa. I miss Nyabuhanse. Maybe I'll come visit one of these days. I had so much fun when I visited Nyabuhanse. Vukeya, yes, you pronounce it right. Okay, great. Great. Some of these names, I'm afraid of butchering them, but I'm glad to hear. Danny says, what do you want to decide? Dennis, I have a lot of things that I want to decide, so you guys are going to help me decide them today. And yeah, Fabian says, I'm waiting for you. You're waiting for me where? Fabian, where are you waiting for me? I'm waiting for you in Kenya. If you want us to meet up, you need to come to Kenya, Fabian. And then you have Lutoman. Hi, Crashy. Lutoman, Tangulini. Since when? Since when? Dennis Osamo, don't tell us you're giving up. No, Dennis, no. No, I'm not giving up. I decided to continue with this journey, so you'll be seeing me around for quite some time. Okay? So don't worry about that. So thank you everyone for being here. Please give the video a like so it can be recommended to more people before we continue, so more people can join us. I haven't done a live in a really long time, so I'm feeling a little bit nervous, to be honest, because it's been a minute, it's been a minute. And then just yesterday, I went to a party. My nephew's classmate had a birthday party, and I met someone who knows me there through YouTube, and that was a little bit weird. I'm still not used to meeting people who know me through YouTube because I'm still fairly new on this YouTube game. So it's a little bit, to be honest, it's a little bit weird. And that is like the second person I've met since I came back home who knows me. So this This YouTube thing, like the way I'm talking to you guys right now, and you know me. If you feel like you know me, and I don't know any one of you, it's a little bit weird, you know. But yeah, thank you so much for, you know, thank you so much for your support, guys, for following me, for sharing, for liking the videos, all of that stuff. Thank you so much. Vukea, Susie, where's Melvin? Melvin, Melvin is in Rwanda. I was actually considering going back to Rwanda because I didn't go outside of Kigali the last time I was there, and I feel like Rwanda has so much to offer. So outside of Kigali, so that's one of the things that I was really considering doing, because Rwanda is visa free for Kenyans, so it's like a very easy place to travel to. So if I do go back to Rwanda, then I'll definitely look for him. Tlang. I'll definitely look for him. Don't worry about that. Fabian Leons, do I have to Kenya first before you come to the Caribbean? Fabian, the man always has to make the first move. I'm traditional. I'm conservative like that. I believe in the man making the first move, and believe in the man taking care of the woman. You know, I'm conservative like that. Actually, guys, drop a comment down in the comment section below and let me know what you think. Who should make the first move between a man or a woman? Who should make the first move? I don't judge. If you're a woman and you feel like you want to make the first move, by all means, go for it. But I am a traditionalist in that sense. I'm very liberal and open-minded in many things. But when it comes to like who's making the first move, I prefer that the man does it. And also, when you go for dates, I prefer that the man pays. Once in a while, I will pay, but I prefer that the man pays. I'm the kind of a woman who wants to feel taken care of by the man. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So drop a comment and let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think, okay? Peter, I just got a notification. Karibu, it's not too late. Karibu sana. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the live, Peter. So, before we continue, I want you guys to drop any comments, or sorry, any questions that you might have for me. For the next, I think, like 10 minutes, I'm going to answer your questions, and then we'll move on to what I want you guys to help me decide. So if you have any question for me, please drop it down in the comment section below. And when you do that, please let me know what you think about, let me know what you think about what I just said. If you're a woman, let me know if you prefer to make the first move or if you want the man to make the first move. And if you're a man, do you like it when the woman makes the first move? And are you the kind of man who likes taking care of the woman? Or are you like the 50-50 kind of a man? I'm really curious to know you guys more. Because I feel like you know me a lot, yeah? More than I know you, so yeah. Doreen Doyle, Jolene Doyle. Like up the video, everyone. Thank you so much, Jolene. Please like the video. There's 23 of us and there's only 10 likes. So please like the video so it can be recommended to more people. Thank you so much. Peter Mora says, how can we help you decide? So, Peter, I am taking questions for the next like 10 minutes. I will answer all your questions and then I will move on to what I want you guys to help me decide, okay? So if you have any questions, drop them down in the comment section below. Fabian says, when is your birthday? And Lynn says, Susan is a Taurus, so May or June birthday. No. Lynn, you're wrong. You're totally wrong. I'm not even close to that. I am a Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius through and through. If you know my character, then you know I'm a typical Sagittarius. My birthday is on the 21st of December. So a long time from now. A long time from now. So none of that. Mary Nakini. Hi, Susan. Hi, Mary. How are you? And Mary, where are you watching me from? I'm curious to know where you're watching me from. Guys, drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching me from as well. And the men, I'm very curious to hear from you about this whole issue. Peter Maura says, what happened to Marvin? I'm curious. What happened to Marvin? Nothing happened to Marvin, Peter. He's still around. He's still in Kigali. Or have you heard anything that I haven't? He's still around. He's still yeah, you know, he's a professional photographer. So his YouTube is like a side hustle. So he concentrates more on photography. So maybe that's why he's not as consistent when it comes to posting. Lynn says, "Oh, I thought you were same as me. I'm a Taurus. No, 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 no. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius through and through. I didn't believe in horoscopes before, but the more I read, like those, what are they called? The horoscopes on newspapers, magazines, stuff. And then they were like, oh my God, they're talking about me. The Sagittarians and all of them are talking about me. I'm like, maybe they're true. Tlangi, me too, I'm Sagittarius. Hey, fellow Sag, we are the best. We rock. We rock. Mary Naki, I'm watching from Sweden, Susan. Thank you so much for watching. I think there's 2 Swedish people now. I know there's you and there's the other one called Anna. So those are my 2 Swedish staunch fans. Thank you so much for watching, Mary. Appreciate you. Fabian, mine is on the 25th of December. So same as Jesus. Same as Jesus. Okay, maybe we'll celebrate our birthdays together. Because mine's on 21st, yours is 25th. So just 4 days difference. We can do something together. Surfing Tardens, I'm watching from London, UK. Hey, miss. Hi, Surfing. Welcome to the vlog. My birthday is tomorrow. Virgo says, oh, happy birthday in advance, Surfing Tardens. What are you doing for your birthday? Have you decided what you're going to do? Are you going to have a party or something? Peter Maura, Sagittarius is a lobster-like? No. Sagittarius is half man, half ass, with an arrow and a bow and an arrow shooting. That is a Sagittarius side. I actually thought of getting a tat here of the Sagittarius sign, but I'm afraid of pain. That's why I haven't gotten a tattoo yet. But I'd really like to get a tattoo. Jolene Doyle says St. Vincent and Grenadines. I can't wait to come to the Caribbean one of these days, because in the Caribbean there's so many countries which we don't need visas for. So if I came there and the videos did like really well, I'd be able to like island hop in all these beautiful islands that you guys have, and I can't wait to see that happen one of these days, very soon. Happy returns for tomorrow, Surfing. Yes, happy birthday in advance, Surfing. Mary, that hair color looks nice on you, beautiful Susan. Thank you so much, Mary. To be honest, I was very apprehensive before I went to do it, because I was like, I haven't done this color in years. So like, what's it gonna look at me? But I really like the way it turned out. Thank you. Fabian, I dreamt of you last night. Oh, really? Do tell us, what was the dream about? I'm curious to know. I'm really curious to know what the dream was. I vlogging, or what was the dream about? Dino Bay watching from the Philippines. Thank you so much for watching, Dino. Where in the Philippines are you? My favorite place in the Philippines was Siquijor. Siquijor Island was my favorite place in the Philippines. Let me know where you're watching from. Surfing said, thank you, maybe going for meal. Okay, enjoy the meal. Enjoy the meal for all of us, the TTM family, since we won't be able to be there with you. Lynn says, Fabian wants to marry you. The problem is he's too far, and I'm in Kenya, and he's not willing to come to Kenya. So how's that going to work? Long distance marriage? He's going to send me a ring in the post, and then I'm going to marry myself again like I did in Togo. I think I've had enough of marrying myself. Wait, you haven't even traveled all of Kenya? This is Peter. Yes, I haven't traveled. Well, I traveled a lot in Kenya before I started YouTube. So I think I've been to all Kenya's corners of Kenya, except when you're heading towards Ethiopia, Moyale, Garissa. I haven't been to those sides, but all the other parts of Kenya I've been. That was way before I started YouTube. So yeah, if there are not any questions, is there any question? You have 1 minute to ask me questions. If there are not any questions, I am going to dive right into what I want you guys to help me decide. So, any questions? Anybody? And we are 20 of us, guys, and only 14 likes. Please, let's like the video. Check to see if you've liked the video. If you haven't, please like. Give it a like. Give it a like. Fabian says, Susan, I will come and visit. When? When, Fabian? When? Let me know when. And then we can plan something, you know. Lynn says, where will you travel next? Where will you travel to next, Susan? Okay, this is actually what I want you guys to help me decide. Peter says, tell us about your dating life. Peter, what do you want to know about my dating life? You know it's non-existent. What do you want to know? It's only Fabian who's trying to date me, but it's too far. Otherwise, it's non-existent. Except the 2 times that I've married myself, one in Togo, one in Nigeria. It's pretty much non-existent. Tlangi says, are you on your 20s or your 30s? Tlangi, I answered that question in my first live ever. So if you guys want to know how old I am, it's in my I have a playlist for all the lives that I've done, and that was one of the questions that I answered in my first. I said the exact age. I actually said the exact age that I was. So if you're curious to know, just go to that playlist, look for the first live ever, and then you find all the answers, because I did a Q&A there. Have you ever been in a long-term relationship before? That is Lynn. Not really long-term. Yeah, we dated for a while, but with my ex-boyfriend, but I can't really call it long-term, not really long-term. But we dated for a good while, and it was very good while it lasted. So not really. I haven't been in a serious one that you feel like this is the one that I'm going to marry and all that, and butterflies in the stomach and all that. No, not yet. I am very what is it called? I have a very strong personality, and a lot of men can find that a little bit hard to deal with. So this is a little bit of a problem, because I'm very, very independent, which is also another problem. As much as I'm saying I'd like to be taken care of and all that, I'm still very independent. Don't let that fool you. So this can be a little bit too hard, maybe. Let me say. Mary says, I don't like it when people ask how old I am. I don't mind it. Peter says she's 24. I wish I was 24 way back then. I don't like it when people ask how old I am. Mary, I don't mind it. I don't mind when people ask how old I am. I have no problem saying my age. I just want people to go watch my old videos, because I already said the answer there. I don't want to repeat it. Just go watch my old live. You find the answer there. Fabian says, how many children do you want? Fabian, how many children can you give? How many children do you feel you can give, and how many children do you feel you can take care of? When you get older, it matters when someone says your age. For me, it doesn't really, because it is what it is. I am that years old. I can't change, and I've enjoyed life so far. So there's not really nothing to hide. To be honest, there's nothing to be. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see. I have a gray hair here. Can you guys see here? I have a gray hair here, and here I have 2 gray hairs, and every time I undo my hair, I find that there's more, and I think most people would run to dye their gray hairs, but not me. I'll just let myself have a big mane of white hair over here, and I'll just be wearing it out openly, proudly. So it's a blessing to grow old. So yeah, nothing to hide. Paula says, you have improved on talking too fast and your videos are awesome. Thank you, Paula. I think how fast I talk depends on how excited I am. I realize when I'm very excited, I don't think I can control myself. I talk really, really fast when I'm like really excited. So yeah, I think I think depends on how excited I am. Now I'm calm. Now I'm calm, so I'm talking much slower than I normally would. Dina Base says my province is Pangasinan, located in North Luzon. By the way, do you have update to Mona? Oh yeah, I'll be talking to her later. We'll be having a call later today, so I'll be looking forward to catching up with her. I miss her. She's a really nice girl, really nice girl. If you don't know who Mona is, go back to my German videos. Go back to my Ghana videos. She's a German. That's why I'm confusing. We traveled with her to Cape Coast. She's a really nice girl. We're still friends to date. We still keep in touch. Peter says past 30s, you can state your age. Yes, Peter. So there's nothing to hide, to be honest. Lynn says if someone asks me how old I am, I want to lie. Hi, Lynn. I think you look really good for your age. There's no need to hide, you know. You look really good for your age. If I was you, I'd have it tattooed on my forehead. And Fabian says, Susan, I love your personality. Thank you, Fabian. Tlangi says, Fabian wants to start a family with you. Susie, maybe we'll start it over post Tlangi. Because he's not coming to get the baby. Ooh. Oh my God. I almost dropped my phone. Maybe we'll start it over over post. Mary says, Lynn, I'm like you, I want to be younger. For me, I don't want to be younger. I want to be exactly the age that I am, because it's just it is what it is. Roxana says, just drop by to say hey. Hope you and your strong personality are doing well. Have fun, everyone. Roxana! Yeah, you, me, and my strong personality are doing really well. Thank you so much for dropping by, Roxana. That is so funny. Tombi Mashri says, my dear, these days people are graying early in their lives. I think so. Also, in my dad's side of the family, people gray like really early. I have uncles who have like a head full of gray hair and they're not that old. So knowing it's also in the in genetics, in my genetics, is really nothing I would stress about. So Paula says, where are you going next? I will answer that question in a few. Rajiv says, love from India. Thank you so much for being here, Rajiv. Knowledge Seeker says, hi Susan. Hi Knowledge Seeker. Fabian says, Susan, I will surprise you. Be sure not to be surprised, eh? You might land in Kenya and I'm not here. Tlang says, you've got a baby face, Susie. What's your secret? No, I do not. No, I do not. In fact, in my family, because we are very acne prone, my mom's side of the family is very acne prone, which problem that I also have. We tend to age faster. We tend to look older than we are because of the skin blemishes and all that. And that is not an invitation for you guys to tell me what to do with my skin, okay? I've noticed that when I say something like I've struggled with acne or something, people normally drop comments on what to do, like things to use. Thank you. I know you're saying that out of care, like you care for me, but it's not an invitation to tell me. I know I've struggled with it for a long time. I've been to dermatologists who are professionals and I've done so much, so I'm done doing anything. So don't worry about it. It will take care of itself. So don't worry about it. But thank you. Let's see. I'm trying to read your comments, guys. Give me a minute. Let me put this table. Okay, let's see. Rajiv says, what do you want to decide? I'm new here. I'll tell you in a minute. Jackie Martin sending love from the US. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you for being here. Susan, what's the scariest situation you had while traveling? What is the scariest situation I had while traveling? In Nigeria. In Nigeria, you guys watched that video when we were harassed by those guys at the market. That, to be honest, that was very scary. I didn't even realize how bad the situation was until later when Brittany's husband was telling us like it could have gotten very ugly. Some of those people, they have like really big knives and they don't mind like stabbing people and going to jail. They just don't care. So that was a little bit scary, especially afterwards when I heard what they could do, to be honest. That was very, 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 very scary. Um, Mary says, where I come from, most people are below 24. What do you mean? Like all those people? Your neighbors, your colleagues, what do you mean? Peter says, I was awake kidogo. Susan, what wanted do you do on Sunday? What do you do on Sundays? It depends on the Sunday, Peter. It depends on the Sunday. Sometimes I have things to do. Sometimes I'm chilling at home. Sometimes brunch. Sometimes picnic. Sometimes we go cycling in Karura. Sometimes we go hiking. It depends with the Sunday. Depends really. Fabian Leon says, what do you want for your birthday? A flight ticket to somewhere exotic. Fabian. And honestly, because shea butter is Susan's secret and plenty of smells and good people. Shea butter doesn't agree with me, not at all. Not at all. It's very commodogenic, so it's not good for me. Eric Cadman, the Susie is here. Here on the couch. It's here. Jackie Martin says, you're so welcome. Peter Mora says, the Fulani, those guys are dangerous. They're involved in the rampant kidnapping in Niger. Yes, Peter, those guys who we had an encounter with in the market were Fulanis. And I was, no, not Fulanis, they were Hausa. So I was told to be very, very careful. With them, it could go down really fast, go down south really fast. Lynn says, bring her to the Caribbean. Caribbean. Chop, 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 chop. So anyway, guys, I think you all have asked me all your questions. So Rajiv says, come to India, you love the culture. I can host you here too. Rajiv, where in India do you live? I would love to visit India sometime. Let me know where in India you live. So anyway, guys, Hausa and Fulani, both herders. I think so. Fulani is for sure. Hausas are more business people. They're the top 3 biggest tribes in Nigeria. There's Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausas. Rajiv says center part. Okay, I'll let you know when I plan my trip to India. Then I will definitely come visit one day. I would really love to. Okay, so guys, I wanted you to help me decide since I think we've finished the questions. I wanted you to help me decide. I've noticed that most of the people who come to Kenya, they only show Nairobi, myself included, and it's getting darker. What's going on? Oh, the light is disappearing because I'm using natural light. Let me know if you guys can see me very well. Let me know if you can still see me very well. Peter Maura, do you go out for a drink? Peter, do you want to take me out for a drink? Anyway, I've noticed that most people who come to Kenya, they only show Nairobi and sometimes Mombasa. So I was thinking of, while I'm here, to show you something different, not Nairobi, not Mombasa. So I was thinking about some other towns, like there's Naivasha, there's Nakuru, there's a lot more other than, there's Kisumu, there's a lot more other than Nairobi, to be honest, because I noticed most of the people, even when I was talking about cities in West Africa, people would be like, oh, but you guys in Kenya, you only have Nairobi and Mombasa, but for us we have more cities. And I was like, who gave you this idea that we only have Nairobi and Mombasa? But then I realized it's what people normally show. So I wanted you guys to let me know if you would be interested in seeing other places outside of Nairobi and Mombasa. Like, would you be interested in seeing other smaller towns, other cities? Apart from, we have other cities and we have other smaller towns, apart from Nairobi and Mombasa. So I wanted to know you guys if you'd be interested to see that. Also, in these towns and cities, I don't think they have, some of them don't have really so much in terms of history, but maybe just showing you the town itself, talking to a little bit more people. So if you are interested in seeing other towns, drop a comment, let me know if you'd be interested in that. And also drop a comment, let me know what you would be interested in that town, to see in that town. Do you want just like me to show you the town, or do you want more talking with the local people, or what is it that you would like to see? You know, I'd like to have a feel of what you guys would like to see before, yeah, before we know what's next. Okay, drop a comment, let me know. And Rajiv says, show us unexplored villages with tribes. Okay, Rajiv, I think there's a few that I know that probably you'd enjoy seeing. Lynn says, yes, Susan, it'd be good seeing other towns that others aren't filming. Okay. I'd definitely be up for that. Peter Mora says, go north, Kinagarissa, Mandera, Moyale on a road trip. To be honest, I don't think I'd be very comfortable to go to those sides of the country by myself, to be honest. Those sides of the country that Peter is recommending are close to the border of Kenya and Somalia. And if you guys know, in Somalia there is Al-Shabaab, a terrorist group called Al-Shabaab, and sometimes they do terror attacks. And that border town specifically, it's very prone. Every now and then, every couple of years, you'll hear, and I don't want to be there when it's that time, I still have a long life ahead of me. I don't want to go die there. So I don't think I would be very comfortable going there by myself, Peter. Maybe to other towns that way, but not really to the border town. By myself, no, not really. The aim is to explore, not to die. First of all, check if you've liked the video, guys. I can only see 23 likes. Why? And there's more than 30 of us. So let's like the video, guys. Fabian says, good idea. I'm glad you guys are, what is it called? You like the idea. I'm really glad about that. Rajiv says, hitchhike to random beautiful destinations and cool with locals, a drink in night. Rajiv, hitchhiking, no. Definitely not. Not as a lady traveling by myself. I will not hitchhike. I don't want to get myself into some awkward situation, but I would definitely like to travel there. Utamora, a Colgate ad, is it because of your team? Hey, Colgate, let's send a proposal to Colgate, maybe if they can sponsor me. I can do an ad for them. Judy Oyumbo. Hello, hi Judy. Knowledge Seeker says, no, don't go there. Safety first. Yes. I really wouldn't dare to go there. I don't want to die young. I do not want to die young. Lynn, every town have its own culture, so it'd be really good to see. Yeah, that is true. Some of these towns are like really, really interesting. And I haven't seen them featured in any videos. In Western Kenya, people really hold on to their traditions. You'll see them doing traditional dances. Their funerals are pretty interesting. They're the ones like in West Africa. They're very elaborate funerals. They celebrate death. They don't mourn. I think they celebrate death. They very, very different from other sides of the country. If you go to the coastal part, they cook really good food. They're still very patriarchal, but the women are more submissive, something like that. And if you go to central parts, the women are known to be hard-headed. I'm from the central part, so hard-headed. If you go to Masai land, Turkana land, it's very, very they're nomadic, so they're moving around with their cattle, so it's very, very different, definitely. So Judy says, I have so many questions for you. Kindly bear with me. Judy, shoot. I'm ready for your questions. Go ahead, shoot. Fabian Leon says, Susan, I want to marry you because I want you to be protected. Okay, come marry me then. You can't protect me from all the way there. Peter says, Turkana. Peter, I've been to Turkana. I have a lot of videos in Turkana. Go to my playlist and check for the Turkana series. I have a lot of videos from there, actually. They were very, very nice. I've been to the Karamojong, that is northern Uganda, and the Karamojong and the Turkana, they're very similar but still different. So go check out for that playlist. They have a lot of videos from Turkana. Lynn says, Susan, I wish we could see the dancing better in your video. I hope we get to see more. You mean you want to see me dancing? You know, the problem is I have when I'm filming, because I'm usually filming myself, I have to hold the camera like this, so you guys get to see like just the upper part of my body. So even if I'm dancing, you'd never see like the full me. So probably when I'm out with my friends more, I'll just like ask them to help me film more. Then I can be, yeah, maybe I can dance and you guys can see. I'm not a good dancer. I'm a terrible dancer, to be honest. But yeah, if it makes you happy, why not? And I like dancing, but I'm a terrible dancer. Knowledge seeker, yes, it would be nice to see the cultures of each place. Food, clothing, weddings, funeral, dancing, music. Okay, let's see if we will get down to that. Stephanie Bowens, she doesn't have to get married to be protected. Are you protecting her from other men? I'm still single until Fabienne steps in Kenya. Once Fabienne steps in Kenya, maybe I will not be single. But for now, I'm still single. Okay, like the video, guys. Like the video. Peter Maura says, Lynn, good suggestion. Yeah, I really like Lynn's suggestion. But the motivation behind Lynn's suggestion and Peter's suggestion are two different motivations. So, Peter, tell us your motivation. Tell us your motivation for for saying that. Anyway, any other suggestions and or comments and or questions? Let me know down in the comment section below if you have any questions for me now that I'm home, or from my travels, or anything else that you guys would like to know from me. Oh, yeah, sorry about yesterday. We didn't have a video because I planned to do a night video on Friday. Then lights went out nationwide, so I didn't vlog. Then I didn't have a video for yesterday. That was a problem. That's why we didn't have. A video yesterday. So I'm so sorry about that. But from tomorrow we'll be back to normal programming. Okay. Peter is laughing. Tell us. I want to see the motivation behind why you want to see full full videos, Peter. Backup Pamela says, Susan, you nailed the dance in Jamestown. Oh, thank you. Wait, where was I dancing in Jamestown? Oh, you mean the Brazilian place? Maybe the Brazilian place, because that's the only place I remember dancing. Jackie Martin, I will be visiting Lagos, Nigeria in December. My guy is flying me over there to get engaged. He owns Carrefour clothing. I have no idea what's that, but you will have an awesome time in Lagos. I heard in December it's so much fun, especially the island side. It will be so much fun. The island side is very, very different from the mainland. So if your boyfriend can hook you up with a local bank account, then you'll be able to transfer money to buy things. Then it will be easier for you. But if he can't hook you up with a local bank account, please bring all the dollars that you can with you. Please, and this is not a joke. I learned the hard way, so don't make the same mistake that I did. But if he can hook you up with a local bank account, you'll be good. You'll be good. Charles Maora says, contents from Zambia, please. I will go to Zambia one day because I'd really love to do a road trip from Kenya all the way down to South Africa. And Zambia is one of the countries that I will go through. So definitely, I'll definitely do Zambia one of these days. Raju says, let's go to Goa, Varanasi. When you come here, I'll cook you curries. What's your Insta? I love curry. Curry is one of my favorite Indian food. So definitely, and I've heard a lot about Goa. So it's definitely one of those places that I'd really, really love to visit. Rajesh says, can you dance now? To what music? To the music in my mind. Susan, I meant when you filmed the dancing show, we couldn't see very well. They look like ants. Ah, you see, you're talking about the traditional dances, right? It's because I was sitting at the back. We went in when the show had already started, so we were sitting at the back. And the problem is, with the GoPro, you can't zoom in and out. You have to like stop and go change the settings to zoom it in. GoPro is not all that it's sold out to be. If they can add a zoom in function when they're recording, it would be perfect, but it doesn't have that. So next time. Baco says yes. Baco Pamela, yes, the Brazilian. Ah, okay. I was being taught how to dance a Brazilian dance. What was it, tango or something? I can't even remember. So I'll definitely, I keep hitting the table and it's shaking. So I'll definitely do more dance videos if you like that. Judy says, how do you manage to film in public alone, or do you always have someone with you? No, let me answer one by one. So no, I don't always have to have someone with me. I just film even when I'm by myself, because this is my job, so I have to do it. If I don't do it, then if I don't master the courage to film myself in public, but that means I'll never have content, you know. So yeah, I just do it. I don't really care what people think. I'm past that. I'm really past that. How do you protect yourself from possible theft when filming? You know, the funny thing is, I've noticed, if you look a little bit scared, then you're more likely to get stolen from. But if you look confident in what you're doing, even the thieves are like, who is this person who's really not afraid to get stolen from? So yeah, that helps. And also I normally have my camera strapped to my hand. So it's like really hard for you to take it away, because you'll have to take the whole of me with you then. So that helps. That really helps. What affordable camera would you recommend? Affordable is relative, Judy. So what budget do you have? Because affordable is really relative. Let me know what budget, and maybe, I don't know, maybe. Fabian says, if I send a ticket for you, will you come to the Caribbean? Try me, Fabian. Try me. And let's see. Try me. Jackie says, thanks for the info. I'll tell him today when you talk. Yes, please, Jackie. Please ask him to hook you up with a local bank account. If not, please, as many dollars as you can. Baco says, your look is fabulous. I think you wanted to say, oh, thank you so much, Baco. Thank you so much. Any other comment and or question? Austin, when are you visiting South Africa? Hopefully, this year or next year. Hopefully, I would really love to. I would really love to visit South Africa. Really, because they made visa free for us since January this year. So I would really love to visit South Africa for sure. Do a road trip down from Kenya all the way down to South Africa. Peter says, Fabian PayPal is in the description box. Thank you, Peter. Yes, it is. So Fabian, if you want to try me, Peter has told you what to do. Austin says it's visa free. Yes, it is. Since the beginning of this year, they made it visa free. Guys, you're 32 of us with only 27 likes. So can we get the video, please, to 32 likes, please? Please. Lynn says they charge all that money for GoPros. You would think they put as money. All right? You would think that with it being all that it's told to be, they would like put a zoom to it. But no, nothing. Peter says, you've never been to Murang'a. Don't lie, I've been to Murang'a, the town. I haven't explored like inside of Murang'a, but I've been to the town like a really long time ago, but I've been there. So yeah, guys, let me know. We have like, 5 minutes remaining. I'd like to know what, if I do go to those, have a couple of days, so if I do go to those towns, 1 or 2, what would you like to see there? What do you want me to talk to the people? Do you want to see the food, or what do you want me to record there? Because I'd really like to make content that you guys want to watch, so let me know. Also, I have to find the names. I've received some donations from PayPal, I will find the names. Shout out to everybody who sent me a donation on PayPal. Thank you so much. I will find the name and then I will shout you out in the next video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I meant to write them down before this live and shout you out, but I forgot. I will do that and shout you out in the next video. Thank you so much. Have you? Austin says, don't come in winter. July till August is bitterly cold. Snow in the Cape province. Oh, I would really love to experience that though. I would really love to experience snow in that way. Mads Mia. Hello, Susan. Nice to watch you here. Thank you for being here, Mads. Thank you. I'm really happy to see you here. Judy says, wow, is it possible to film with a mobile phone, especially in crowded places? My budget is less than 50,000 Kenya shillings. Okay. So a mobile you can, but the problem with a mobile phone is very conspicuous. So everybody sees and knows what you're doing. The good thing about a GoPro is that you can record without people really knowing what you're doing, because it goes off after some time. So like the screen goes off after some time, so it looks like you're not recording really, but you're still recording. So I really recommend a GoPro. And yes, you can get a GoPro for less than 50k. You can just check this. There's a lot of stores in Kimathi House. That's where I got mine, and you can get it for less than 50k, because there are some older versions which can do the job as well, and they're much cheaper. So yeah, definitely go for it. It will make vlogging much easier. Loretta Dot, hi dear. So happy to see you here. Thank you for being here, Loretta. And Fabian says, Susan, I love you so much. Someone is trying to call me. Let me hang up. I'll call them later. Fabian says, Susan, I love you very much. Thank you, Fabian. Peter Morris says, Thika Town. Peter, I know Thika very well. I lived there for a while. I know Thika very well, like the back of my hand. Well, it's grown a lot since I last lived there, but I know it very well. You used to go to Porky's back in the day. Porky's, Zinc, and some other places. I can't remember the name. John Blanken, when it over there getting married, what do they do with all those? What do they do with all those calls? I don't see any houses with calls. What is calls? I have no idea what is calls. John, I don't understand your question. Can you please rephrase it? Thank you. Judy, thank you so much for your response. Really appreciate it. For sure, Judy, you're most welcome. Most welcome. Matt says, asante sana, nakupenda. I like your hairstyle. Nakupenda pia. Nakupenda pia. I love you too. Nakupenda basically means I love you in Swahili. Swahili is a very romantic language. Nakupenda. I love you. Nakupenda pia means I love you too. Now, tips and commissions for my Swahili classes. Winter, you won't get the real essence of the country. That means you'll have to come during winter and again in the summer. Okay, so I will plan then to come in the summer. Thank you for letting me know. I don't want to go to at a time where I can't really experience a lot. Like I went in West Africa during the rainy season, which also meant that I couldn't do a lot. So I try to be more careful when I'm planning my trips next time. Calls a German brand for sinks, etc. So what do sinks have to do with weddings? I'm confused because he was talking something about weddings. So I really didn't get his questions. So any other question? You have one less than a minute to go, guys. So do you have any questions and or suggestions and or anything you want me to do? And also drop a comment after the live and let me know which town in Kenya would like to see me explore. And if you're not Kenyan and you don't know the town, let me know what you would like to see from those towns. Just tell me, we want to see people, we want to see culture, we want to see interaction with people, like that. Let me know what you would want to see down in the comment section below. So any more questions, guys? We're almost done. We have literally less than a minute to go. Any questions? Caller. But Lynn says, Peter, even if it means things, I still don't understand the question. Neither do I. I really don't understand what things have to do with weddings. So let me see if we will rephrase the question because I really don't understand it. Walk and Wanda says, enjoy the day. Thank you. Enjoy your Sunday too. And thank you guys for being here. Peter says, will you drink today? Peter, you keep asking me about drinking. Are you buying me a drink or what? What's going on? You keep asking me. Fabian says, I'm going to IG now. Okay, see you there. So thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. I don't take it for granted that you took 50 minutes out of your day to come and just chill with me. I really appreciate it. And then I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have a video. And then, yeah, let's see where the journey leads us. And find something to do maybe outside of Nairobi, okay? Thank you so much for hanging out. See you in the next one, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Bye. I would love to see art. Hey, do we have art? If you're Kenyan, let me know where we can find art. We're not very big on art. We're not, to be honest. I saw a lot of art in Nigeria. We are not very, very big on art here. So let me know, guys, Kenyans in the chat. Let me know if we have any art that I can show people, okay? Now let's see. Have a lovely day. Bye. See you guys in the next one. Bye. Thank you for being with me. I'm out. Let me see. How do I end this chat?